Okay, we are back, and we're going to be doing some Fallout 4. Now that we have wrapped up our midweek madness, which was, I was pretty mixed on it. I think there was some interesting stuff there, but some of that stuff was definitely a bit of a letdown. Like having a game with an interesting premise that actually turns out to be about 5 minutes long and ends in a screamer was very fun. But now it's time for Fallout. But that's just like the best way to handle your game, you know? It's just like, here's an interesting premise. We're on the moon, setting up, fixing satellites, but there's like a mysterious thing, and it's a screamer. Just like such a waste. It just feels like a waste. Whoa, why does my mouse sensitivity feel so high? What the fuck? That doesn't feel right. That feels way higher than normal. Something's not right there. Something isn't right with my mouse sensitivity. What's going on here? That ain't right. That ain't right. That is, yeah, that's very much not right. What the fuck happened there? This feels way higher than it was. That's not right. That's definitely not right. What's going on here? What is going on here? Huh. That's definitely higher than normal. I'm trying to figure out where it was normal. All right, let's try it about here. That seems about right. I don't know what the hell happened. And now the sensitivity just feels so weird. All right, do some quests. We got another Mila. We got to pick up a dead drop. Go and do some of that. I don't know, sometimes just weird things happen with the sensitivity. Or maybe it just feels so high because of how low the previous game was. Either that or all the Windows updates that happened last night messed something up.
Hey.
Anything's possible. I don't even know how many times I've cleared this place out. I think I've killed all the raiders in this area, shot these turrets. I've done this like a dozen times. Like actually a dozen times. Definitely be good to have a scope on this thing. That's one of those things I forgot to get. And I don't really have a lot of parts, so I need to get some in here. Inventory is actually kind of full. I'll see if I can grab a couple useful things like fans and whatever for gears and all that. I need screws. Screws are the most important thing.
What the?
Huh?
Nice. Yeah, I've definitely cleared this place out before. So, yeah, it all reset just for this purpose. Dead.
Who's out there?
Well, it feels like, It's weird, because it feels like the vertical sensitivity is, like, all messed up. That's, like, too low.
Going crazy.
But the side-to-side feels too high.
Who?
I don't know what the hell happened. Everything just kind of feels weird.
Hey, he's there. Kill him. Pack it in, boys. Man.
Drag it in, boys.
Where'd the little bitch go? Everything's starting to sound like footsteps.
It's gonna take me like way too long to figure out why my mouse feels so weird. I still just can't get over it. Also, just seeing these, the Fancy Lad snack cakes reminded me of like some of the food. This packaging, it looks like the food in Prey. And just seeing that makes my brain go like time for a replay. But I just replayed that game not even too long ago. But I do like that game. I do like Prey.
The jet will make you jittery.
I don't think it's perfect. I think some of its story stuff doesn't really hold up to me. Like some of it feels a little preachy and a little like off the mark. But I like the game overall as a whole. Gotta get those technical documents. Oh yeah, so I ran a poll on Twitter.com, formerly known as Sex. I ran a poll where I said, playing Fallout 4 for the first time, who should I side with? And the options were Brotherhood, Railroad, and Don't Care Show results. The results came in 0% Brotherhood, 63% Railroad, 37% Don't Care Show results.
Got me stirred up over nothing.
So, in this playthrough, we are going to be siding with the Railroad and not the Brotherhood of Steel. As dictated by Twitter poll, because I was pretty divided on that. I was like, I don't know what'll be best for this. But that's what seems to be... Like, is mouse acceleration, like... Okay, did the Windows update turn on mouse acceleration in, like, the actual mouse settings? Or something. Like, it feels wrong. Something ain't right here. Trying to change a couple things and see if that fixes whatever. I don't know. Still can't quite tell what's wrong. Just feels wrong. It's not right.
I'll find you.
I'll find you. Okay. Let's calm down here a little bit. You've just set the whole place on fire. Yeah, even this button reset and everything. That's interesting. Hey, can we get rid of this light? Where's this coming from? Hey, stop shooting me. You want to look at Jared's terminal. Where are you?
Who's there?
Remember, this is hard mode.
Still kicking? Jesus.
Gotta keep grabbing that ammo. Oh yeah, I should just start selling ammo types that I don't use. I have a bunch of ammo for things that I do not use and will not, ain't gonna use. Okay, there's even more angry people on floors beneath me. I'm just looking around for shit. What the hell just gave me radiation? Hey! Anything special going on here? Turret control and deactivate. Spotlight.
Shit.
Heard somebody. Is there anything important you can do here? No. It's hanging out. Okay.
What the fuck was that?
Let's just do the job and leave. No sense getting into the weeds about it. Baseball bat. Hey, this isn't where I need to be. I need to be way higher. Meh. Alright, how do I climb a few more floors? Oh, elevator. Here we go. Do we go up? No, that's... Oh.
This is bullshit! Come on, fight! This is bullshit.
Help defend County Crossing. I had different missions just popping up every now and then.
Light 'em!
For things that I'm not gonna do.
What the?
Is there anything important actually going on here? Just some ammo. I'll take that. I'll do some stuff. Fuck it. I'll do some butt stuff.
Nice.
Well, it's highlighting that door right there, so... Where does this door go?
Hey,
I doubt it's the roof. Oh my god, it's the roof.
Motherfucker!
Whoa. Language.
You are so dead.
This is like a mess of scaffolding, stairs.
Loot on you better be worth it.
Vantage point. Oh, repair bobblehead. Hey, fusion cores permanently last 10% longer. How helpful. I use those so much. Well, we might as well knock out everybody else around here. If we can find them. They're shooting all right. All the way downtown. See the pop.
personal, just you and me.
Okay. That floor you can't shoot through, apparently, but a lot of other ones you can. I don't even need to be walking down this. I could just leave. I could just warp away to our next job. But hey, XP is XP. I like that I can just shoot them in the leg and they still die. They're just that weak. And I'm that strong. Boink.
You feel that? It's called fear.
Ow. Interesting. Well, I guess I couldn't warp away. Just warp away because I'm in combat.
You'll run out of bullets at some point.
Why do you sound like Adam Sandler? You'll run out of bullets at some point. Those technical documents are everywhere. Things that's for Brotherhood. I guess I can still go turn in a few things here and there for them. Just for money. I think this is what I'm gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We are going... God, this place is fucking tall. We are gonna go back to Sanctuary. And we're gonna look at a couple more weapon mods, but I wanna put a different scope on this rifle to make it more useful at distance. At distance. At distance. Put all that away. What else am I holding that's so heavy? I got some other shit here. Like, are they weighing it down? There's definitely something fucky happening with my mouse. There's absolutely something fucky happening with my mouse. These menus do not feel right. Something is very wrong here. Very, very wrong. Give me a moment. Still trying to figure out why it's being so weird. I feel like something got messed up by a Windows update, and I don't know where or how. Something is definitely not right. I still can't quite figure out what setting's making it weird. Oh yeah, this definitely. 30% chance to ignite melee attackers once every 20 seconds. Compare that to my current chess piece, which is Charisma and Intelligence. This is interesting. Certainly, it's interesting, but I don't need it because I'm just not really that weak and desperate in this game. You know?
Most people are good at breaking things. I enjoy putting...
Just not realizing I don't really have a lot of chairs around here except for Mama Murphy.
I'm afraid I'm not much use in a fight anymore. But back in the day...
What are you building?
What are you building? Gonna put some sights on this. I don't know what scope I want on this. I don't want it to be like too crazy in. I feel like iron sights is still kind of the way to go here. But maybe we go for a dot. The Department of Transportation. Preston liked that, and that's interesting. I didn't ask his opinion, but okay. Pretty sure I have... Oh yeah, I needed a different stock on this. Yeah, that's what I wanted to get. The recoil compensating stock. There we go. I could put a... Okay, I can't put a suppressor on it. That's too much. I don't have the level for that. Still, I'm not too impressed with Kellogg's pistol. It's pretty slow for my liking. So just don't really feel like using it. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it, but never let it go. I know I have a bunch of shit in my inventory too. A bunch of like food items that I don't really care for. Yeah, this scope ought to be fine. Next job, pick up the dead drop. I want a job. I want a job. Want a job. The fuck am I hearing? Is there another Robo Squad? Okay, these sentry bots, I guess, just fucking live here now. These guys are just around randomly. I don't know why or how. Maybe it's the work of the Brotherhood. Something going on there. Do I have a different ammo type for... This takes 45 rounds. Do I have armor-piercing 45s? I got normal 45s. Alright. I don't know if we have a bunch of weird ammo types in this, like they do for Fallout New Vegas, where it's like, oh, here's 10 different types of ammo, like subclasses. And it gets all a bit much. Maybe it's better if that isn't here. Instead of leaving that up to weapon mods. Clear hostiles at Poseidon Reservoir. Oh, okay. I've been around there. Yeah. We've been there on a different job. I don't remember for what. What was it? Was it also railroad? Possibly. Oh, this place is crawling. Crawling in my skin. Well, nice thing with having higher level ghouls is higher level ghoul loot. So I just gotta clear this place out, huh? That is simple enough. You know what? I'll go ahead and use Kellogg's for this. Where the fuck did you come from? Not the fastest reload, but that's to be expected with this weapon. Again, the slow nature of this gun really starts to show up, but it is powerful. Can't deny that. Just not ideal. But hey, maybe I just get used to it. I wonder if it is probably people that hold this in a point of contention for this game, that it's like, oh my god, all these missions just take me back to areas I've already been to before. But I actually kind of like that. I kind of like that even though I've cleared this place out, I have a new job here that now I can just go in and like, I don't know, it's kind of fun to just, what the fuck happened here? It's kind of fun to just run missions in a level. You know? I was like, oh, this is a well laid out level. It's a good spot. And we could do more with this spot, and we are. Like, I don't mind coming back here because this is a good location. I don't know how I pissed them off from all that way away.
That's it.
I know, I rather this than the world being even bigger and more bloated. We saw how Skyrim went. It's like, oh, you have a job to do? Go out into the middle of fucking nowhere for this location that you will literally only ever do one thing at and never come back to. But I think I prefer this. I like not having to go to a million different locations, like, one time. Hey, a level. Well, let's go and grab this real quick. I could get another level of toughness. What else do I want, though? What else do I want? I'm tempted to get local leader just for resources. Robotics expert. Gun bashing does more damage. That's interesting. Cannibal? Oh, that's fun. Mr. Sandman. Wait, can breathe underwater? That's weird. I could get blacksmith for melee weapons, but I still don't care about melee weapons because strength is just not... Melee is just not really like a thing that you have to worry about. Oh, ignores 20% of a target's armor. Taking that. I think I need that to use my rifle on all these robots that are starting to show up. Like now all those robots in the street, it'll be easier to take care of them if I have better armor piercing. Just here for you. Well. Yeah, it is powerful. Alright, I'm getting accustomed to this gun. That's all we had to do. But now I don't have to worry about trying to play both sides of the Brotherhood of Steel and the Railroad, because it has been decided via poll that I'll just focus on the Railroad. Return! Enemies nearby. Oh. Oomst. Yoomst. Okay. Is it only you? And you can hear me when I say softly, slowly. Job's done.
Securing a new route isn't glamorous, but it's still important work.
Nothing in the railroad is glamorous. It's all grunt work.
Safely out of the Commonwealth, the whole organization is paralyzed.
Happy to help.
Keep assisting Randolph Safe House. They've got 2 more synths in there. I don't want to lose them.
Oh, 200 caps for that. Nice. Let's check audio stuff again. It's like, voices have been weirdly quiet, but they're turned up all the way. Well, I don't know why, but voices have just been so quiet.
She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
Okay.
Too much traffic to the church and we'll burn it.
Hey, you keep placing mealers, and I'll keep paying you. Got a lead on another vantage spot. If you got the time.
Still surprised that these aren't just radiant. I guess because they're all unique.
Some of the people you meet will be Institute replacements, synth duplicates, so be careful what you say.
Are you injured? It's a...
Pam?
Word is, Diamond City is our opposition
indicates a 93% chance of another DIA cache being available for exploitation.
I can recover it.
Location of cache being transmitted to your Pip-Boy. Conversation terminated.
Okay. Jackpot Hub 360. Where is that taking us? Oh, just right there to... right next door, basically. Real close by. Well, let's get to it. So that means that my shotgun is also going to be ignoring more armor now. We're all around in a better spot. I'm not gonna get involved in that. Here's where that vertibird went down.
That sound! What is it?
What is that sound? Do you hear what I hear? I think we have some people to fight up here.
Something there.
This is a bizarre area to navigate, that's for sure. Hub 360. Oh, fuck. Is my internet dead again? No? Oh, maybe. Hang on. Is my internet dead? Or is it just OBS is down? Ah, shit. Okay, that was weird. Stream should be coming back online now. That was really weird. My internet didn't go out. That was not on me. I ran speed tests. I could load everything else on the site. Somehow, I guess my connection with Twitch just, like, broke. But that wasn't on... That wasn't on my side. That just happened. But my internet didn't go out. So I don't know. Definitely a weird one. Because it wasn't a full... It wasn't an outage. I still had internet. I can still load stuff. I just stream went down for whatever reason. It makes you think it was a Twitch side thing, but other things on Twitch were still up, so... I don't know. I don't know. It's all a bunch of hoopla. At least that was brief. Hopefully it won't interrupt much more. Better than how it has been. Hotel? Yeah, just right through the armor. I have so much ammo for this, too.
I hear something.
Huh. How am I supposed to get to this doorway that they're pointing me toward? That's rather bizarre. Like, do they want me to go through the building? Do they want me to, like, somehow reach the top of the building before I even get there? I'm going in from the bottom. We'll see if we can find, like, an elevator or something. Because that quest marker doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah. Set off your mines. I don't care. That was a bottle cap mine.
Second floor. Second floor.
Second floor. Hey, stop that. That's rude. I'll use this through here, just for funsies. Rooftop pool? Hot damn. Yeah, I think if the elevator doesn't have like a hatch to open here, I think that means that it's just like disguising a load zone. Ding. Ah, here we go. Yeah, that quest marker did not make any sense. Anyway. Next job. Ooh, those frames got crusty. Oh boy, what is going on with that? Where's the other one? Oh, I'm not locked in on it. Secure the DIA cache. Oh, that's also here. Wait, that's like the same building. Well. Rooftop pool. Welcome to our ool. Notice there's no urine in it. Bye-bye. Seems that it's still even further down. I don't know why it would tell me to get off at this level. Probably because the quest markers for this section have been completely offbeat. Well, let's see if we can find a easy way down that doesn't get us killed. I guess let's just go back through the ticker tape lounge. So we don't really have any other options to get out of here. But we were here in a different section earlier.
Who?
Ding. Unrusted tin can. Bizarrely specific. Also, this does not help me get down either. This does not help me get down, baby bubba. A baby bubba rocking out to the bang bang boogie, so up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. I said a hip hop, a hippie to the hip hip hopper. You don't stop a rocking to the bang bang boogie, so up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. I feel like that'd be like a good catalyst point for those memes that it's like finally catching up on rap lore. When do we get to Kendrick Lamar? Let's try something now.
Nothing there now. What?
Alright, where do they want me to go for this quest marker? An equally bizarre location? Up there, apparently. I think I can get there from whatever doorway is up here. Let's see. This is a bizarre area to navigate. It's all kinds of messed up. And they keep directing me toward, like, doorways. And not toward, the actual, like, if the location is outside, they're not guiding me outside. They're guiding me to, like, bizarre, specific doorways for it. Let's unmark that for the moment. Well, it's telling me to go through the door that's right up here. Let's hope that's right. The moon is right. Spirit up. Back to the rooftop pool where, man, I was literally just here. And now tell me to go to a door that's fucking several floors down. Oh, this shit doesn't make any sense. Fuck does it want me to go? I don't see any way to get to, like, whatever floor this is they're pointing me to. Unless there's a stairway down from the other side where these super mutants are. Yeah, it's kind of like the layout of this just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Just so weird. Here, right here, okay. Why do I have to, like, go in the building, go out of the building, go in the building, like... This is literally the room that I was just fucking in. I was literally just in here. But then they guide me in and out, and it's like, fucking what? Like, oh yeah, now go back through the door that you just went out of and dropped down to get to the other door. It's like, why? What are we doing here? Yep, and now back to the rooftop, and now it's guiding me back down again. What? What do you mean? Where do you want me to go? What are we doing here? Doesn't make any sense. Like, is it inside or is it outside? It can't make up its fucking mind. I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. This shit doesn't make any sense. This is just like broken, straight up. I don't even know. I don't think the quest knows where it is. I'll go out again. Do another lap. Keep checking different containers and see if there's things. This is, it can't be inside and outside at the same fucking time. Not how this works. Get in the pool? I don't know. Now it's guiding me to a door that's like way further down. No, it's getting me to this door still. Okay, I'm looking this shit up. This quest is broken. Wow. Wow, okay. The actual answer for this, the solution, where this thing is, makes even less sense given the quest markers. This quest is just legitimately broken. Because let's go to the location that I just looked up. Just told me where the actual cache is. We go back to ground level, street level, back outside. And we walk up all this, like, scaffolding. And it takes us somewhere. That shit is busted. Straight up broken. Not here. There's like a... It said there's like a fire escape or something. Up here. Up this fire escape. That is unfucking believable. That it's like that broken. That's crazy. Yep, and then it's through here. Wow. Wow. What a sack of shit that was. Thanks, Fallout 4. Like the most busted quest marker we've had so far. Okay, well, let's go turn these in. Hopefully we don't get more instances like that. Also really cool that stuff like that survives through next-gen updates.
You need to hit the dead drop. Randolph's got a message for you.
I suppose you're here for my...
No. Stop moving my camera without my permission.
Recalibrating using new data set.
You can send a runner to the DIA
Human
cache.
interface. That's great, Agent. Those provisions will really help Organization Railroad. Here's your reward. Have a good day.
Thanks.
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing something.
Doing something. Well, I need to turn in a quest to Tinker Tom.
Hey, shit, man. That cache you found has some real serious high tech.
Does
but
it?
The creme de la creme is ballistic polymer weave. Lightweight, serious stopping power. And it looks just like normal clothing. I got some in stock now. Oh, give me some time. I got all sorts of ideas.
Show me what you got.
Made a new batch of whatnots for you.
Well, so it's like armor. It's armor that just looks like. Oh yeah, yeah. It's just full armor that just looks like normal clothes. That's pretty cool, I guess, if you want to do like just a style build. The Tinker Tom special. Got to keep getting the ammo types that I really need. Our money is climbing a lot from doing these jobs.
Excuse me.
You must not be afraid of heights with all the work on the Mila project. Got a lead on another vantage spot. If you got the time.
I hope this pays off for something.
Shop's open.
I gotta go.
Right you are.
Okay then.
What's up? Tom's got more goodies in stock. Check with him. You really walked the Freedom Trail. By yourself. Up there, assume you're being watched. Always.
Contact Dr. Amari. She'll have more details on the route.
Okay, so I guess for both, for main story and for the railroad, all of it relies at this moment on talking to Dr. Amari. Looks like we're going back to Good Neighbor. Home of the Good Neighbor.
Means a lot to me that you made the library.
Sure. Let's take
Cash or trade? Let's get started.
Dialogue, dialogue, dialogue. In the way of my buying shit. Alright, let's talk to Dr. Amari. Memory Den. Doctor?
Well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
Well, go downstairs.
Sure don't make them like they used to.
Alright, what's going on down here?
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I remember you. The memory inducement. Vault 111, right? What's this all about?
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
Let us witness.
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two?
Two?
Load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel.
Pacific
He
Rim.
acts as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Okay.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
It's just a little bit insane.
See you on the other side.
Well. I'll take this one, I guess. It's wild that this technology just exists.
The transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find.
I don't think there's anything else like this in Fallout. I think there's a new concept to this game. They're just like, ah, fuck it, we gotta have some way.
Can you hear me?
That's a great thing about Fallout, is just like, oh, we need to do something.
Although the memory.
But how do we do something with it? Just fucking make it up.
I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one.
We're in a soul gem.
Gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Follow the memory. Oh.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Funny, he's still highlighting the truck. It's like, oh, take it from the memory.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
I feel like we don't really need this guy's lore, but whatever they want to do, I guess.
Dad was either drunk.
What's his
or not
story?
Around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. People are always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this.
Oh my god.
You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect
He's
us.
still wearing a fucking onesie.
Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
Yeah, no shit.
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence.
So I guess he used to be on the West Coast.
Try that one.
Like, it's like we're getting more lore about this guy than our own fucking husband.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
Oh yeah, they were in California.
I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before.
This sequence
Must
feels
be my
so
mama instincts
unnecessary.
kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the Sheev. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Okay. Just keep
How
going.
did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help
I found
them.
another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Ah, I think they killed his family. I feel like we're playing Mad Max. Which I still need to see Mad Max Thunderdome. Still haven't finished that up yet. Watching through all those.
Sit down.
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
If your problem is gay sex.
And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you
Oh,
decided
shit.
to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline.
That's kind of cool.
Shutting down.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brains.
Just your standard, like, badass mercenary type guy.
Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override.
Oh, well, here it is.
Cryogenic stasis.
I'll try to locate another memory as quickly as I can. Please try to remain calm.
That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
Well, this confirms it's the Institute. Oh, they woke up, like, some of the wrong people, too. What happened to them?
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it all
Almost.
And we gotta sit through this again.
Come here.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done,
Oh, I can pause time when I interact with this.
it wasn't
Oh.
usual for anybody.
I
from
could have
the
been getting
Institute to
additional
come
lore.
along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Come.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
Come here, baby.
No. I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the... I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends.
Oh, that explains that.
Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. Get out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again.
But we learned a
Find
lot.
Another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
That takes us here.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. His whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, I probably shouldn't have
Kellogg.
said anything.
It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the Glowing Sea. Here's his file.
The Glowing Sea?
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys?
Clearly, if you're working at the Institute, you can't have sex.
So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Just teleport around, that's fine and normal. Are they about to fucking teleport or something?
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Oh my god.
Mr. Kellogg, I hope I see you again soon.
What the fuck? There's teleportation? They just keep establishing new shit in this game.
Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
A TV. I see Oppenheimer.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever
Where the fuck is Nick?
done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist, Kellogg, was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The Glowing Sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the Glowing Sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Okay, that explains that. Yeah, we'll find a way through. I can modify my armor to be more rad resistant. And if need be, I have a hazmat suit. Or we could also try and make power armor that's more rad resistant to get through there. Many possibilities, many such cases.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside
Oh,
my
shit.
head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
That's weird.
Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
What if I do both? Something wrong with you, Nick. I don't want you with me. I could take him with me. I could. But if I do that at this exact moment, I'll be over encumbered. It's easier to go alone.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
I like that you can just straight up say, "You're broken. I don't want to play with you anymore."
Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us. We should head back to the office next chance we get.
Okay. You know what? Let's just go do that now then. While I'm thinking about it.
Whoever.
Might as well. So it looks like we are now actually going to have to use our power armor.
Probably nothing. Some guy came into town. Said he picked up a weird distress call in the Cambridge ruins.
Cambridge ruins? Weird distress call in the Cambridge ruins. Doesn't that... Wouldn't that be... Brotherhood related? Bizarre. Anyway, let's do this real quick. Where's the thing? Where's Detective Agency? You got some stuff to figure out.
We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Tell me more.
Our client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano.
Nakano? Huh. That name takes me back. My memory's a little fuzzy on the details, though.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
I'll go check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
It's a long walk. That's how the hard cases always start.
The Marty Bullfinch case. Marty was Nick's partner. Emphasis on the was. He must have been some kind of desperate to come to us for help after all this time.
Well, Marty and I never exactly saw eye to eye. Mostly because he was usually passed out on the barroom floor.
Aw, come on, Nick. Think of the good times.
What? Quit?
Yes, that's the one up.
Building a couple.
Mysterious stranger. Sightings of a man dubbed the Mysterious Stranger have been popping up sporadically across the old US for years now. Best case, the man's an amoral lunatic. Worst case, a prolific serial killer. All anyone knows is his MO, appearing suddenly, killing without remorse, disappearing without a word. The stranger has no known accomplices, no clear method for selecting his targets, no calling cards left behind. Sightings range from the NCR all the way to the East Coast, stretching back decades. Now he's come to the Commonwealth. Last thing this place needs is another psychopath running amok. Time to start putting together the pieces to put this one away. Description: human male. Outfits vary, but most recent sightings describe a large overcoat and fedora, Guy has taste, I'll give him that much. One man, multiple men, a ghoul with minimal scarring, might explain the long passages of time between sightings. Appears and disappears suddenly, suggesting preternatural infiltration abilities / access to advanced cloaking tech. All but earliest descriptions suggest the stranger uses only conventional arms, making infiltration training more likely. Perps like this make me wish the Institute had sprung for thermal detection before giving me the boot. Sighting locations. Commonwealth, confirmed. Capital Wasteland, confirmed. NCR, old rumors. Shady Sands. Alright, really old rumors.
Action or something?
That's interesting. That's fun. I do really like that in the Fallout universe.
Be careful when you head over to the Nakano residence. That whole area is pretty isolated.
I really like that it's like an in-universe thing. That it's like, oh yeah, this guy's just, he's fucking... You can get it as a perk to summon him in combat for like your VATS. But he's just like a real dude. He is a pretty mysterious stranger. That much is accurate. Alright, I think it's finally time. I think it's finally time that we don the power armor. After avoiding it like the plague for the longest time, we're finally going to actually use it. How the fuck do I keep getting all this stuff? Keep loading up on junk. Okay, is there anything I can do to improve the power armor? I can... Yeah, I can modify this a bit better. I need maximum rad resist. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is really good. Oh, we can really get going here. Wait, you can get, like, stat increases out of this? Strength? Charisma? That's interesting. Huh. Well, let me go ahead and get all the things I really need on this first. We need level 2 science for better radiation stuff on that. Headlamp. Oh yeah, you can change whatever headlamp you want. Yeah, it seems like the power armor does a pretty good job of keeping you safe in here. But one more level of whatever, and we can actually get going with this. Make some real crazy changes. Winterized coating. Yeah, I'm still not gonna bother with that. Weird order that these show up here. I guess it's alphabetical. Wait, now it's... I don't know. Keep upgrading these to newer models. Do whatever. Yeah, you can really do some crazy stuff on this, but that's for other perks I don't have. Maybe if I would have invested differently in the start of the game, we'd be getting some different effects out of all this. So I could have been doing all this way sooner. Just make sure that's all Model D. Okay, then. You know what? I will put paint on this. Why not? Why not? Adds Vault Boy headlamp. I'll go and put Vault Tech paint on it. Why not? Just for fun. I don't know what the headlamp Vault Boy is gonna be all about. I might as well just... Oh, the lead plate... Oh. Hang on. I can make this super rad resistant if I get lead plating, but I don't have any lead. I don't know where I'm gonna get lead. You know, until I get lead, I'm just gonna keep putting Vault Tech paint on this. Because it's just fun. Why not? Charisma goes crazy. Alright. It doesn't seem to look any different. It looks mostly the same. So I have like 40 fusion cores that I've just been building up this entire game. And I still just don't like the HUD for this. It's still just ugly. All right. The Glowing Sea. Or where was this other one? Far From Home. Let's start with that. Boy, that's far. That is far. I can start from Green Top and make my way over. Yeah, we're not gonna run out of these anytime soon. I could spend the entire rest of the game in this armor, but I kind of don't want to, because it's, again, just it takes up like so much like visual space. It's just ugly. It distorts the compass on the bottom in an ugly way. It's just all around a bad time. I just don't really care for it. Let's go see what we can do. Let's go fuck them up. Oh, fuck them up, Kenny. So that's what that lamp is. Okay. Was wondering what that would be. Vault Boy headlamp. That makes sense now. I get it.
Who's there?
I don't know. Maybe we can put a bunch of points into whatever to make it actually worthwhile to spend the rest of the game in the power armor. I don't know. Maybe I would like the power armor if I just used it more. Just gave it more of a chance. I think I just feel like I don't need it. You know? I feel like that's the biggest reason of why I'm not using it, is that I just feel like I don't need the power armor. Because I'm already, like, so fucking strong. And, like, most enemies, even now that we're on hard mode, most enemies still hardly affect me. So I just really feel like I don't need it.
That sound, what is it?
It does make you nice and tall, though. Oh, I should have highlighted lead in the thing, so I'd be finding it out here. Ah, shit. I wish that you could just go into, like, whatever tab and just highlight a material that you want without having to be in a workbench. It would make it a lot more convenient. Does wearing the power armor increase your... It does. It gives you, like, an additional, like, 40 to 50... I think, like, 40 pounds, I think, of additional carry capacity. Sup? Oh. No, just normal.
This place is
Hey!
Move along.
Katie, say thank you for the 1 year of sub. A whole year. That's a long time. How do I get out of this? How do I leave this place? Yes, that is 1 whole year. That also means that it's been 1 whole year since I played Dark Souls 2 for the very first time. Wowie zowie. And honestly, I feel like that's a little bit more important. So if we could stop focusing on this, well, a year of sub, less important things like that, and let's focus on the really important thing happening today. The anniversary of playing Dark Souls 2. If you don't mind. Because the world doesn't revolve around you. It revolves around Dark Souls 2. At 6 months, he's played Dark Souls 2 for a second time. Actually, that'd be closer to my third. And even now, recently, just like this past month, I've been thinking about playing it again. Mentioned that on stream the other day. Sometimes you just feel like it. Sometimes you just feel like playing Dark Souls 2, you know? There's a certain allure that it has. God, this is a million miles away. Message to the main, oh, seasons come and go, but I will never change. I'm on my way. Sup?
You think you can just jump our claim on the USS Constitution and get away with it?
Your claim on the Constitution. See, there's something special about Dark Souls 2 that is like, I can play Dark Souls 3 over and over again. But you know what? This is like the way that I kind of feel about it. The reason why Dark Souls 2 has a special allure that Dark Souls 1, like, I sometimes get that for Dark Souls 1, and I sometimes get it, and I get it a bit more for Dark Souls 2. Like, Dark Souls 2 is just like, sometimes you just want something weird. Sometimes you want to play a game where you don't actually understand everything. Where things don't make perfect sense and feel kind of weird. Because sometimes, you know, you play a bunch of games that are all just, oh, it's so normal and things work so well. And so intuitively. You know, sometimes you want to challenge your brain and just listen to something in Spanish. Just be like, huh, that's interesting. That's how Dark Souls 2 feels. It's just like, it's like a brain teaser. Or almost like stepping into another world, because it's like playing Dark Souls in a dream. And when you're so used to playing Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring and even Dark Souls 1, you're like, you know what? I kind of feel like making this weird. I made it, despite your directions.
Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours.
What?
Hello.
Who are you? I'm sorry, but we don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from.
I'm with Valentine's Detective Agency. You asked for help?
Oh, thank God. You have to get working right away.
I'm here to help. Tell me what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Okay. Investigate.
Project log? Radio. Correction. Working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
Ohm's Law. What about coleslaw?
Project log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight. Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
Huh.
Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Anything more you could tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Her grandfather?
God damn it. It's wrong dialogue. There we go.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, detective.
Let me ask you.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
All right.
Nothing else right now.
Well, that's some good info to go off of. This is a nice place you got. Well, okay. Grandfather's note. My dear Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Love, Granddad. Picture where the key is. Damn, in picture frame. Find a key hidden within the frame. Got it. Look at me putting on my detective hat. Ah.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal.
She a synth?
Strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synths. Synthetic people. Made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind. Where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. it sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
Valhabar, Monster Hunter 4. Well, I got some info for you.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter's human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
It doesn't matter if your daughter is a synth, Mrs. Nakano. She's still a person who needs help.
But my daughter isn't a synth.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father, and it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
Okay, we're going to Far Harbor. We're going to Solstheim. To Solstheim. Leave the Commonwealth. Wow, it just drives itself. That's cool. Yippee. Going on a little journey. I still think you should be able to see the Pridwind from wherever. Okay. Just jump down in. Boat. Wreckage. Oh yeah, we're in a whole other land now. That's interesting. This is like a whole other area. This is Solstheim. God, Bethesda just can't fucking help themselves. But have like a random island that you have to take a special means of travel to. This is their version of like a Zelda waterfall secret. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Mainlanders ain't nothing but trouble.
Put the damn gun down.
Oh, I'm here to speak to you.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need
You're
no
also Delphine.
freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
What is going on?
Mariners incoming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You,
What the
help us
fuck?
defend the town and I'll answer any
fog?
questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Be careful on the hull, stranger.
Okay.
If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
What the hell's going on?
Man the hull! Something's out there.
Okay then.
You sure you saw something? This ain't a drill.
This seems a good spot here. What's up with these fucking
Eyes
things?
peeled, everyone.
Such a weird place.
The gate. Open the gate. I've got wounded out here. Mariner? There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Gulpers!
Oh God!
Gulpers. The fuck?
Fight time.
Oh my god. This is weird.
Guess my good karma's paying off.
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Angler? Oh my god, it's a whole island of fish monsters. Whoa.
Oh, this is fucking on.
Legendary Gulper. I didn't know we had Nancy Reagan.
Sorry. Should have just run.
We're clear.
All right. Well done, all. Open the gate.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do
Stop talking about
something.
coming in holes.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee...
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Adam would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law, just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him.
Is everything here an innuendo?
Warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Okay. Let's talk to Old Long Johnson.
Mariner.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner, shipwright, handyman, and the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, beside Captain Avery.
The town's lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my sails. Huh. But there is... I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagles Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Why do you hear so mean? I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of this power armor. Or this rack here. So I can finally highlight lead. Tag for search. Exit station. Alright, back inside. Because I don't trust this fucking place. I feel safer in the armor. All this fog going around. And especially the stuff with the children of Adam, I feel like we're going to be having some radiation problems.
Old Longfellow knows what he's about.
Old Longfellow. No, that's Cassie Dalton.
Hi. You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, because this island sees and hears everything you do.
This is Alan Wake.
Know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
Sounds interesting. I'd like to hear it.
I thought you might say that. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
You're all fucking weird.
Let me guess. I'm the mysterious stranger who's gonna help you avenge your family.
Ah, you're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits about you, because your part in the story is filled with danger. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the national campground when the
I'm just gonna take a nap real quick, don't mind me, chat.
on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town. He died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame that.
Oh.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to Petey.
Okay. Everybody here really likes to talk, don't they? What the fuck? What the fuck? Interesting. Just boil the whole damn Mirelurk.
We're trying to have a conversation here.
Shut your mouths! Open your damned ears!
So the fogs are coming for us all, and I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house!
Yeah!
I see, everybody's treating it here like the world's gonna end.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia?
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
Trust me, I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
Okay.
Hey.
Don't stray too far.
Hell yeah.
You've unlocked points of interest map markers across the island. Nice.
We're the only bar in town.
God, imagine you just missed that, and then it's just like, what do I do here? Well, let's head out. Glad I brought the power armor for this. If it's gonna be a lot of radiation. Radiation, no breathing.
We need to move through the main drag. Old Mountain Trail is where we're at. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Bradaway is all you need. Tracks, fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Suppose that be you? I don't know how we can really stealth in power armor, but whatever. Fresh lobster? Fuck, hang on, can we go make a little stop in? I want the fresh lobster. Let's just do the job for now, and we'll explore after we do this, because there's going to be some other side quests to do on the island.
Someone or something else.
This is an interesting place.
Fresh.
You're going down.
You're going down.
A bit of exercise, that.
Okay then. Coastal armor. Well, at least they get unique stuff here. This is an entirely unique area. Pretty neat.
Half bad in a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them.
Oh my God.
Make a proper Far Harbor woman out of you. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with.
Place is creepy. I really like the atmosphere here.
We ain't a... You're dead! Here's the mountain.
What?
Trail.
You're dead!
Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with.
Okay. This is a cool area. This is, like, really neat. This feels like DLC. I don't know. Is Far Harbor DLC? No, not mods. I guess that'd be... I think Far Harbor is a DLC area. Let me check this. It is. This is DLC. That's why it feels so weird and different. But this is cool. Legendary feral wolf. Well, what do you got on you? Mutant Slayer's Fat Man? Ooh, finally a Fat Man with an ability. 2 mini nukes with it as well. What the fuck? Well, I guess that should replace our normal Fat Man. I'll go ahead and drop that and just favorite this. Interesting. Man, we got a lot of nukes now. How many? We got 12. Hell yeah. Someday. We'll have a proper use for that.
They usually stick to the deep fog.
I think I might need it somewhere on this island. This is so cool. This makes me want to replay other games with this vibe.
No higher than your knee. Whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before. What was that?
We got Mirelurks. And Gulpers.
What was that? Let's count the ammo.
Hey, a level. What do I want to put a level into? Still don't really know. Still a bazillion things to put points into. Honestly, I could just start going for strong back. I don't know. Is there anything that's like specifically for power armor? That is for power armor. I don't know. Oh, it's just some natural radiation resistance off of that. I don't know. Could also just do more toughness or whatever. Do some more stuff for weapons. Always so hard to choose. Always so hard. I could just go for blacksmith and we maybe start putting stuff in for melee weapons. Maybe armor, maybe science. I think we need a mix of science and blacksmith for some power armor things. Let's just get the first level of that.
See what's left.
Opens up a couple doors.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around.
Like a Deathclaw. Oh. Into the Breach? That's a good game. I haven't played enough of that game. It was really fun. I played it for a while, but I did not play enough of it. I only ever did like a few runs. But it's good. It's a good game. It's fun. I like it. Highly recommend. Made by the same people who did FTL, which I also haven't played enough of, even though I really like it. Because of course I end up spending all my time putting like 50 hours into games like these. Whoa, whoa.
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Oh, whoa, let's just settle down, okay?
Oh, whoa.
Right. Waste of ammo.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
Aha.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures. and instead seek the only true master of this land.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you? Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
Worthy? What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed, you will be rewarded with entrance into our family.
Sure.
Okay. Sign me up.
Excellent. Head to the nucleus. There, Adam's plans for you will be revealed.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move. Up ahead, the air is clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
At points, this place almost seems normal. Acadia.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you.
In the
need my
test
help
chamber.
again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
I can handle things from here.
Good luck in there. And I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
Yeah, but then I lose my lone wanderer. You think about that? Think about my perks. My Grubhub perks. Aster. Aster! Aster! Harvest your Aster!
Can't pick this.
I'm just hoping to find someone with lead in here.
You know,
What
when
the
I first
hell?
climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in.
That's cool.
You've entered a place of clarity.
It's Sotha-Sil.
Understanding. Peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Same VA as Nick.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
She's a synth. That's why she left home.
Kasumi had honest questions about herself. She came here for answers. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't.
Wouldn't my hands be made of metal or something?
Instead,
like you
have to look for the signs. holes in someone's memory, feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept
Except that's not true, though. We
is the truth, don't we? Isn't
we
it
literally in a
funny
different
how
mission
memory
talked
can
about how we
feel
remember
like
reading all the different Silver Shroud comics or like listening to it on the radio.
places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
I've heard enough. Where is Kasumi Nakano?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go?
I'm part of a group that helps synths. A railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is, the risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
Ideals aren't going to protect escaped synths. We do what we have to.
I know that's what you think. I just... No, I shouldn't judge. I'm over here, far from the Commonwealth, in relative safety. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps
we're in there
Okay.
a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
That is a familiar VA. But I can't place quite who it is. All I know is that I've heard that voice before. This is an interesting place.
was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense.
That's motherfucking Sam Riegel.
They're nothing you need to be concerned.
That's who that
It's
is.
not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve
I
all
assume
the
you're not
world's
planning on
problems.
staying.
Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax.
Easy way down. Did I land on somebody? Oh. Oh. Oops. Oops. I didn't know that that would be a problem to just drop in like that. Fuck, now I gotta do all this dialogue again.
When I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought
Alright, let's skip through all this dialogue.
Here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity.
I came here.
Really? Kasumi is...
She's...
That's some... I want one more. Tell me.
I'm a human being.
Are you sure?
I was with my husband.
But no memories. That's usually a... Isn't it funny how a memory can feel? I won't lie to you, but I can...
I've heard enough.
Of course. Acadia, did you...
Right? I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps not.
Okay.
Are you feeling all right?
You track Kasumi here.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Okay, let's not land on your cranium this time.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me? Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Ray are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait, of course you can help. You find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right. I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island?
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
I know a thing or two about hacking. I'll give it a try.
If you're sure. Good luck. Once you have something, let me know.
Interesting. Okay, so we got some stuff going on here. Couple different missions. Unping that for the moment. Huh. Well, I don't know what mission to do. I don't know if one is gonna do any problems for the other. Let's start with where you belong. It is gonna be a bit laborious, though, taking this power armor everywhere.
That's it.
Cool. Storage room notice. Storage room is for the general goods store. It's not a free-for-all. I'm not working with much to begin with, so quit taking things. If you need to get in here, come by the store. I'm gonna say no, but you can ask all you want. Cog. So I guess I can just hide here to eavesdrop. And grab a couple free things in the process. This fucking terrible headlamp that I chose. Yeah, I was curious. What will we uncover? There's a lot of story going on here. It's pretty cool. Huh. What is going on? I feel like I'm not really stealthy here.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the Children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have, but I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Interesting. This is like a very fascinating side story. Probably the most interesting, like the most interested I've been in any story stuff going on in this game. Just so bizarre. Terminal. Fog condensers. Terminals, okay. What's that? Feedback from Far Harbor representatives taken into consideration. Dima's precise words were noted and ignored. Nice. Dima upgrades. Past project, reconstruction surgery. That's bizarre. The surgeries that they're doing here. Condensed fog. Wonder what I'll need that for. It's some kind of crafting thing. I don't know what that categorizes under. I thought that was fucking this iPhone. Just, oh, iPhone. No, it's a hole in the table. A master lock door. What's back here? A master miller. Yeah, shit. A master miller. Master miller.
Got it.
What's back here? Secrets. The secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep. So you tell me that you want me. You tell me that you need me. Ah, fusion core. Nice. 3 mini nukes. Wow. They are rather generous in this DLC. Give them that. Giving me 3 mini nukes just for free. And a bunch of fusion cores too. Oh my god. Oh, look at that beauty. Well, that was very worthwhile. We're now back up to 50 cores. Never ends.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
Worrying is a personal thing. Whether or not you have to worry about something is whether or not you want to worry about something. Things happen regardless of how much you worry about them. Well, I got some info, but I don't know if I report back to you just yet. Kane Faraday's program, talk to Dima. I suppose I could talk to Dima. You never know what you might find out. Scared you might like it? Yeah, let's have a word. Kind of hard to find a way around here sometimes. There we go. Oh, Dima. Let's have a word.
Dima?
Feel free to say whatever is on your mind.
The way he just ascends is so cool.
Well, I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
What are you planning, Dima?
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
The children of Adam on this island. You were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different. But who am I to judge? I was using a submarine base as a home when Martin and his followers stumbled inside. They had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew the base would be in safe hands. They needed a home, a place to belong, just like I did. But now Martin is gone, and his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world. A safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent, and their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base. In the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions.
I'll get your memories, Dima.
If we're lucky, the pre-war defenses have kept the children of Adam at bay. But that means you'll have to get past them yourself. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to
What are you
bring
doing in my
peace.
house?
If
Don
you
Cash,
attack
thank you
them,
for the follow.
They'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
Okay. Oh, I guess I report back to Kasumi now. It's all the info that we needed. This is rather interesting. I think still this is the most interested I've been in all these. Okay. Yeah, no. Don't put stuff in my chat. Don't do that. Don't do that.
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth.
Whatever happened to hello? How you doing?
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does. Some kind of a connection between your head and the computer. Oh, but that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure out things from there.
Good luck.
500 caps! Oh my god, this DLC is gonna get me so many levels, isn't it? 620 XP and 500 caps just for doing that. Can I do these other quests here, Acadian Ideals, before we leave? That'd be good. Oh, I think when I'm in the power armor, it doesn't give me depth information on quest objectives. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Well, let's see what we can do around here.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
I don't know. Do you want to look me in the eye?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Hi.
You tracked Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
Hey, no argument from me.
Good. Glad to hear it. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Okay. I really do feel like everything here with Dima, the design, everything about it, it really feels like, it feels like they wanted to do more with Sotha Sil in Morrowind. Like, this feels like what they wanted out of, they were like, there's more to this concept with this character. Let's see what we can do about this. Especially the design. They were like, you know what, this is wasted on a brief appearance in a Morrowind DLC. Let's run this back. How's Carryway doing? Pretty hefty, but, you know, we still got the power armor. We're still trudging along. Pretty sure you don't take fall damage in power armor, so we can just be stomping around as much as we want to. Whee! Which also makes this a really good choice for bringing it to this island. Now it's just easy. I don't know what quest I'm going to right now, so let's find out. Oh. Well, that's the main story we have to go to right now. I think. No, that's the one that we did for... Okay, whatever. I don't know. Something. Something down here. Go for a little swim. I love the pool. Your truck drive underwater? Chester Cheddar Burgers can. What is up with these? These are rather... Oh, I see. It's you. It's one of yous, these anglers. That's interesting. Alright. I like this island. This is a good DLC. I like everything about what's happening here. It's creepy. It's interesting. The vibes are simultaneously terrible and amazing. So I love this kind of like environment. And this kind of story is just interesting. There's a lot going on. There's a few factions at play. There's still some stuff to do that just lets you explore the island. I think there's a lot going on here that's just pretty interesting. I like it. Alright, well, our first little job is right over here. Looking for some storage, some data. Data! You'd think stepping across a bridge like this in full power armor would just make it all collapse. You'd really think. But you'd be wrong. Somebody's shooting. Hardly any of my business. I'm just here to pick up some stuff. Interesting, there's two things here. Two different storage drives. Got them. Now we need to speak to Faraday for that. Eliminate feral ghouls, get power tools. I'm going to assume that... Let's see. Let me get rid of this, just to make sure that where I'm being directed is where I actually need to be. Okay, these guys are pretty tough. Should expect that with this being a DLC area, that enemies are going to be stronger. Should be expected. Chemistry. Who's popping at me? Who's popping? You've returned. Welcome back. You've entered into what is probably the most interesting thing in this game. The Far Harbor DLC. Are we gooning? A little. You know what's the coolest thing about the Far Harbor DLC? They brought back fucking Sotha Sil from Morrowind. Yeah, the main guy, Dima. Look at him. That's fucking Sotha Sil. But all this, it is really cool so far. I didn't know this was DLC when I went to it, because this was just a job through Nick Valentine. But I'm loving this so far. It's got me curious. You know, there's a couple similarities here. We're helping a dude who looks like Sotha Sil. Our current mission we're on is to go find power tools. What are the power tools? Power tools of Kagrenik. That's what this... It just says power tools in the mission. But I know what they mean. I've got Bethesda all figured out. The power tools aren't powered tools. They're tools that grant you power. Kagrenik's tools. Go on up here. Like a cave? I really feel like the way that Far Harbor came about, I feel like the inception of this was like some dev who was on Morrowind, who was like on that team. They were like, hey, I just watched Twin Peaks. I want to do something. And I will not fault them for that, because this is cool. God, look at this fucking flashlight. I've seen a guy on TikTok that he, I think it's his right eye, that he lost to cancer when he was younger. And so now he has a thing that he made. It's made out of like titanium, I think, like biocompatible titanium. That he has this like this fake eye that has like a light in it, so it like glows and he can project an image from it. It's like depending on like, it's not like an active digital device that he can like use as a projector or something like that, but it just emits a light and he can project an image if he like switches out the lens. It's a cool thing. He just got a glowing right eye. I think it is dope as fuck. We live in a time where that just exists, where it's like, oh, I'm missing my eye. Okay, let's get some, let's machine some metal and slap an LED in there. And now I look like the Terminator just because it's fun. Cock. Cock. We got people walking around with full-on mechanical limbs. I see people on TikTok all the time making their own prosthetics. There's a dude named Ian something. Don't remember his last name. It's Ian something. But he developed his own mechanical hand. That it's like, it's a prosthetic hand that can actually lift weight. It can do different gestures. It has open and closing functionality. Like really like advanced shit. And it's all mechanical.
Ooh, how thrilling. Sends chills up my spine. The excitement never stops at Eden Meadows Cinema. Here's what's coming soon. It's Murder Most Foul on the Steam Train and Bernard Switchback's latest thriller.
Oh dear God. Oh dear God.
You'll be surprised.
Irradiated Yao Guai. That is like the last few words I wanted to see together. Jesus.
What an exciting lineup we have coming soon. But none of them can possibly beat what's playing now on Screen B. Keith McKinney and Stanley Van Robb stars The Fightin' Furies. And Last Stand at Fort McGee. Western, the makers of Aces and Eights.
Is I gonna restart the broadcast? I don't care. Doesn't sound like anything important's happening. Maybe there is.
But why just listen to movies?
That's the wrong weapon.
You could see them in glorious high definition cinematics, but here's the whole thing now. The Mesozoic menace rises from prehistoric wave to terrorize.
Okay, it's got a little kick to it.
If you thought that sounded great, wait until you get a load of what's coming soon.
I wonder if there's any easy way to and from this island. I don't think we can just fast travel to and from. Oh god. I think we'd have to go back to the boat if we want to go back to the mainland, but I'm not too concerned about that. Beep. Losing this signal over and over again. I don't know why or how. Just spotty, I guess. Well. Look at this. I should go back to town and replace this lamp. Once this mission is over. So I think I'm here for power tools. I hear a radio in this shack. You know that Radio Shack is owned by the fucking guy who did the Knowledge, that video? That guy owns Radio Shack now. And he makes fucking, like, insane tweets on the Radio Shack Twitter. My new Lamborghini? Knowledge. So weird. What a weird world we live in. Why did that door turn blue? What's wrong with you? Why are you blue?
Sweet.
Okay. Expert safe.
Yes.
That is a lot of shit. I will take that. Okay. Well, this is a tannery, so we are going to find a lot of leather. I think I've been pretty low on leather for a while, so I won't complain. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. I thought that was going to be tough. Nope. Missile launcher. Man, my carrier weight's going to be so fucked. We're already approaching capacity, and here I am digging even deeper. This place creepy. Putrid glowing one. Got that right. Those sure are the correct adjectives to put right there. Tannery key. Tanner Ricky Bobby. There's power tools. I guess I can just go out this way. A special reason to do this? Yeah, there's a couple more ghouls. a ghoul. What the fuck's going on here? Machete Mike? Who the fuck is Machete Mike?
I've been casing those ghouls for weeks, waiting for an opening. And you dive in and choppy chop, bang bang, and the whole lot of them dead. You even know what you got right there? A premium set of Pellman's power tools.
I remember commercials for Pellman's tools. Expensive stuff, but top of the line.
What the hell's a commercial?
Oh.
It don't matter.
Are we sure this is the apocalypse?
Mariner said,
This seems like Utopia.
didn't she? Goddamn Mitch and his big mouth. No matter what she's offering.
Just going right in his eye.
Serious builders would give an arm for them tools. I'll pay you 2,000 caps right here, right now. Deal?
Why do you need the tools so much?
I got my own special projects. For the caps I'm paying, that's all you need to know.
I'll pass on the offer.
I ain't hanging around forever. Walk away from this, and you'll regret it.
Cool, good for you. But I have a job to do. Back to Far Harbor, where I'm gonna switch out this stupid headlamp. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Yeah, we need to put stuff away.
Mainlanders don't last long on the island.
The fog's poison. Kind of the children of
I
Adam.
really hope you find someone to help.
Talk with Alan. I don't have time for
Where are the local police?
Mariner.
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet?
Here are your tools.
A fair bit of luck running into you. Here's your reward. Well earned. And now to work on the hull.
All right.
A stranger came to town that might help you. That's the best I can offer.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs.
Let's change that lamp to something less stupid.
I have my hands full helping my people.
I still don't have any lead. Oh yeah, I should repair my stuff. Little bits here and there.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we're out of stuff.
Sorry, but I
Oh no.
don't have time for
I'm out of the required resources to fix my junk. My junk!
I have my hands full helping my people.
If we got storage around here, yeah, transfer. I'm gonna go ahead and put all my junk into here. That'll help.
Don't let the island catch you off.
And let's get back in.
Buy my gun.
Oh, another storm. My favorite.
Bait shop's got everything you need.
Bait shop's got everything you need. All right, to the national park. We can walk there from here. Place is really cool with the fog and everything. It's almost like Liurnia in a way. Let's take a moment and explore. Got plenty to see around the island, so might as well. It's not like I'm going to be coming back here for literally anything. It's its own little side story, completely isolated from the main game. This is, as far as anything's concerned, this is Solstheim. Or Mournhold, or whatever. Like, this really is, this is Mournhold. City of light. City of magic. And Bethesda can't deny it. That is what this is. In its own special way. Mournhold. I can't cook in power armor. How am I supposed to keep myself safe from the splashing bacon grease? I got a pretty nasty burn on my optional help the Mariner again. What do you mean? What's that under? Oh, I see. For that mission, for living on edge. I don't know what they want me to do for that. A million different places, I suppose. Okay, fine. Let's go back into town. Let's see what they want. We might as well, because I want to spend some time exploring this island, because it's really fucking cool. Yeah, I burnt my middle finger like a week and a half ago. Just completely just like scalded the top of it because I was making bacon. And it just splashed out and just like got right there. Huge glob of bacon grease. Just, it, you know, because it pops, it bubbles. That was uncomfortable for a few days.
My fine hand cannons.
What do you need?
Avery.
I am here to help. Do not worry, I am here to help. Do not worry, I am here to help. Do not worry, I am here to help.
It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help.
Do not worry, I am here to help.
I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
Do not worry, I am here to help.
With anything I can.
If you say so. We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
Do not worry, I am here to help.
Good. Our water supply won't last much longer.
I help.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns in the front.
Those tools you found are a joy to work with. It gave me this idea. A cargo freighter foundered ages ago, to the south. With a bit of arc welding and some elbow grease, the hull could be reinforced to be sturdy. Fierce. Best to do it soon. Before... well, soon.
One cargo freighter coming up.
The island should never be underestimated. The ship's the MS Azalea. Expect trappers, mean ones. Once you mop the decks with them, I'll send my crew over. Best of luck.
Do not worry, I am here to help.
Ah, you there.
Yes?
You're back. Are you that detective I've heard about?
I guess you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I wasn't sure how I was ever going to find you. I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts? I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Is this conversation on the clock?
Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I do have a bit of petty cash on me that I could provide for your time. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
Who's the victim?
Well, we want to keep this out of the tabloids, but it's Ezra Parker, the financier of the hotel. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank goodness. Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
Go ahead. I'll meet you there.
Very good. I shall meet you at the main entrance to the hotel.
Okay. You go and do that, and I will not join you. Talk to Brooke. So yeah, that's a main job there. All right. We got a couple jobs to do. Which one is closest? There's for Howard Dunbar right over here. Howard. Oh, Todd Howard Dunbar. Definitely not a copy-pasted church from the middle of the other city. That's definitely not what this place is. No siree. No, you won't find any reused assets here. Ah. I see we tried to reuse the same memory address and crashed the game. Oh boy. Oh boy, what a problem. Oh boy, what an experience. Interesting. You know, I'm kind of feeling like being done for the day anyway, so that might just be a good catalyst. Just like, oh, well, there it goes. C'est la vie. I don't know. I think I could just leave that there and we just pick that up another time. I think, yeah. Yeah, I've been going long enough today. We've been going for about 4.5 hours. I think that is where I'd like to end. Whoops. That's where I'd like to be done. Thank you for joining me for this stream. I have some other stuff to do. I got stuff to go and edit and do. So, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Should be back normal time tomorrow. Assuming, you know, the fog doesn't get me. Good evening. You as well. Yes, have a good rest of your day or night or whatever. Bye-bye.